What we've got to demonstrate here is, this is the Casuarina unit that I call. It's a reverse cycle unit, so it does both heating and cooling. Currently I've got it set in heating mode. As you can see here, the temperature within this cavity is 34.3 degrees. The ambient temperature is 26.8, and the temperature that I'm getting out of the box is 34.1. Now what I do is I test the unit in this box, which is just purely a refrigeration panel box, empty cavity. It's the equivalent of 2 cubic meters, and it's the equivalent of the interior of a car space and many other areas, but essentially it allows me to see any immediate changes that I make in refrigerant levels and other modifications that I make. So currently this is all operating from this battery on the floor here, and it is connected out there through to the solar panels, but we'll have a bit of a look at that because of the light situation for the camera at the moment. So that's being powered solely from the solar panels at the moment and this battery, and that's drawing in the range of about 14 amps. So that's just under 200 watts. That's about 180 watts of 12 volt power. And you can see now that the temperature, as I said, I've got it set on 35 degrees, so that will actually start heating in a moment. By the time it's just got to collect its thoughts and shovel the juice where it needs to go, and you can see that the temperature scale is now recording the temperature of the air being blown out inside this box, if you like. So what we've got, 34.2, 26.4 ambient, and the box showing over there is 34.1. What I'll do now, if the audience would like to see, is I'll set the temperature now down to 10 or 15 degrees, and we'll see this cool that box and everything else down to 15 degrees. So we'll just set the temperature there. It's a little bit slow to come down, but we're bringing it down from 35 all the way down to 15. Slight overshoot. Press the set button. Now again, this is working purely from the solar panels out there through that battery to here, and it'll take a few seconds to get all the refrigerant shoved into the right places, but you'll see that our 34.3 over there on the temperature within the box will start to drop slowly, and this will drop quite quickly once everything starts happening. And there we go, it's now starting to do its stuff, and you'll just see that tumble, and that'll tumble all the way down to probably the preset of 15. It may, once it gets to 20, have to think about it and work a little bit harder, but as you can see, it's just, and that's what it's done for a couple of years in this situation. It just does what it has to do. This has not been serviced, it's not been looked at, it's not been had refrigerant added to it. I just sit it there as a demonstration unit. So our ambient temperature is actually sneaking up slightly. Could be picking up on some of the output air from here, but roughly that is it. Over here we've got 26.2, so it's pretty much that. And as you can see, the box has started to reduce in temperature already, and this is sort of doing its job well and truly.